So I thought today I would show you pals how to put highlights in your hair. Stay tuned. So you're going to need a mixing bowl and whatever this is called. And then you're going to need your bleach. I'm just using this. It's by Clairol. It's a bleaching powder. And I've got Clairol Professional Soy 4-Plex Pure White in 30. Yep. And then there's like 3 different methods that you can put highlights in your hair. You can use a cap, which is this. And this, you just put it on your head. And then you use the little comb it comes with and you like pull out all your strands. Go through your hair. Weave through it like this. Get out the strands. Put foil down. Then put the stuff on. So you can use foil. So that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to on this out. Or you could just freehand them. The freehand's obviously gonna look freehand. The foils are gonna look perfect, and the cap is gonna look almost perfect. Okay, so I just put like a cap full of bleaching powder in here. So basically you just take the developer and you pour a little in the bowl. I just start off with a little bit of liquid just because I'm only doing like a few highlights, so I feel like it's easier to start with the powder and then add the liquid. And then you just want like a nice consistency. If you're gonna freestyle the for freestyling the hair things, like you want it a little bit thicker just because you don't want it to run and get all over the rest of your hair. And obviously if you're using the cap, like, it doesn't really matter. And you also want a well ventilated area because this stuff will clean out your whole body of anything good. And this is what it looks like. It's just this consistency, which is nice because it sticks to the brush, but yet it's still pliable. Alright, so now we're going to put it in the hair. We're going to put it in my hair. So I just started by parting my hair. This is where I'm going to start doing the highlights. I'm only going to do this part of my hair because I don't really want to put a lot of effort into this. So I'm just going to clip this out of the way. And then I'm just going to start painting this. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I bought gloves, so now would be the time to pull them out. Doctor, we're ready to do our surgery now. Alright, so I'm just gonna I don't know, I'm just gonna grab some strands and paint them blonde. That stuff is strong. I'm not even kidding. It's so strong. I can't see what I'm doing, but I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Just coat the whole thing. And I'm going all the way to the tip. You can see there's a tip there. That's what nobody said. And then just set it down. And then you're just going to keep doing your hairs like that. I'm doing kind of small parts, kind of big parts. I don't know. I'm just freestyling it, so I don't really care. The thing is, I totally gave up at one point on what my hair was going to look like. Now, whatever it turns out is how it turns out. I don't really care. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing this section, and then once you're done with painting whatever you wanted to paint, then you try to pull another section over, and then you would start doing these and this side. And I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to come right back. Okay, so now that I did most of it, I'm going to part my hair where like I usually part it, and I'm just going to just check it out, see what it looks like. So it looks alright. Looks like I got a lot of stuff. So now it's the fun part. Now I'm just gonna sit here and wait for 30 minutes until I see something happening, and then I'll stop. So I clipped up all my hair while I was waiting. You want to check on your hair like every 15 minutes, which means you just go into the mirror and say, looking good. And I'm only really paying attention to the roots up here because those are the ones that I was basically dyeing. Ends, I don't really care what they look like. But when this color looks more like this color, that's when I will rinse it out. So, but every 15 minutes. Never keep bleaching your hair longer than 60 minutes. If 60 minutes comes and your hair is still not the shade that you want it, just rinse it out and then you'll just have to dye it again. But don't keep it in longer than 60 minutes. It's just a no. Like one of those unwritten rules. We follow the rules around here. Why did the chicken cross the road? What do you get hanging from mango trees? What happens when you put 2 and 2 together? Is the truth really in the pudding? 'Cause it doesn't taste like it. It's not done yet. What would Jesus do? Who ate the cookies from the cookie jar? Spell I cup. Alright, so it's been like 40 minutes and I'm gonna go rinse it out now. I'm back. I just rinsed out my hair really well and then I shampooed it. I just used like a regular shampoo. If you notice that your hair is a little brassy, you can try this Shimmerlight shampoo, or just look for something called a blue shampoo or a purple shampoo, and that's going to help you take out the brassiness. I didn't need to use this time because I was just doing highlights and I was basically bleaching it, so I bleached out all the color. Then I put in, I towel dried my hair. Oh, snaps. I used a conditioner. Okay, so for a conditioner, you really want to deep condition because you want to put the moisture back in your hair, because when you bleach it, it takes away everything. It takes away the color, everything. So you want to put it back in. So use a really good deep conditioner. I just use this Garnier Fructis 3-minute because that's what I had. There's so many other brands you could use. And then I towel dried my hair, and then just for like make it feel soft because it's still so dry. I like to use this Cheese Silk Infusion, and I also use this Pure Argan Oil by Sidhu, and I also really like this Coconut Milk Split End Mender, mainly because it smells amazing, but also I think it does help the ends look better and nicer and softer. As far as styling my hair, I'm not going to blow dry it, and you really should plan on not using any heat tools for, try to go like a week, because your hair is really fragile right now and you kind of want it to build up a little, build up a little product before you go using a heat tool on it. So yeah, so that's it. That is how to highlight your hair, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you in some way. Okay, bye. Bye.